Hey guys, it's Victor.
And Ryan.
We're reviewing Sicario.
100 Views from the West.
Sicario is directed by that French guy. I'm not going to even pronounce his name because I butchered it last time and I was very embarrassed. So we're just going to call him DV.
Alright,
DV.
You did good.
You did good. Whew, man, you did really good.
It's a really good movie.
Oh man, so you got some really class actors in there. Very great. You got Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin, Benicio del Toro, and you got a few other very good characters in there that just played an excellent job.
Benicio really stole it with his performance.
Yeah,
It's so top notch. Just Emily Blunt and Josh Brolin. He's always good.
There was not a role in this movie that was like out of place. None of the actors seemed like they shouldn't have been there. Like they just didn't feel or fit right for the character. They all,
except for Shane from The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Why was Shane in the movie?
He didn't. Yeah, I don't.
I mean, it was
Shane,
like
yeah.
that was like his character based on The Walking Dead too.
It kind of was. He's always that southern like.
Southern, let's do this.
Can I buy a drink? Like just kind of a d-bag.
You better be someone's wife.
I mean,
Acting was great. They really sold every role. I don't remember. Daniel is his first name.
Daniel. It's Kaluuya.
Kaluuya.
Yeah.
He's fantastic as well. As more of a supporting character, he did a great job. I was worried he wasn't going to be in it, but they pushed him. His role increases as the movie goes on, which was fantastic. They needed to do that because he is an excellent actor.
Oh yeah, he was very likable.
Just everyone was great.
Everyone.
Everyone was great.
I see. After a few days of watching this movie, we were realizing how really great it was.
Yeah, because when we left, it was like it was good,
Mm-hmm.
but there was something missing. And I think what was missing is I needed to see it again. Because it's been a couple days since we first saw it, and I need to see it again.
I think it's so good to do it for it.
You have to see it twice.
Yeah. And then you got Roger Deakins as the cinematographer. It's some of the most beautiful shots in that movie. Sunsets, horizons, colors were so perfect. Blacks actually looked black. Nighttime actually looked like nighttime.
Yeah, the nighttime, the lighting in this movie on dark lit scenes it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, the scene where they're in the car at night and the guy's in the back seat, it's so dark.
Oh, I know.
But somehow like you said, it looks like nighttime.
And there was a part where they used night vision. At first I was like, are they gonna do this for the whole thing? I wasn't too sure if I liked it, but then I was like, wait a minute. It works because if we were not to use night vision, we couldn't see a thing. I was like, okay.
And they actually throw in a few scenes without it to show how dark it is.
Yeah. Ooh.
When they're entering the tunnel with the remote control, and he just walks down, and you just see
Change
that.
the channel.
Don't change channel on this one. Music.
That was probably one of my favorite parts of the movie. Like one of my favorite elements in the movie.
It really stood out in a good way. Oh my word! Every time it started, it was just this dreadful music. It was so good.
Oh man, it sounded so like not sinister, but just very, like you said, overwhelming and just dreadful because you just knew something bad was about to happen throughout this whole movie. Even though something might not be happening, you are thinking something's gonna happen any moment now, and that music
so well.
just adds so much of that power to that.
It was absolutely perfect. Every single when it transitions, the locations are excellent. They're so great, and when it transitions from I think it was Arizona where they began, and it transitions into they're going to the border across Mexico. It's just music mixed with the camera angles that kind of have this long-lasting effect where it's like you're waiting for something to happen because it keeps switching from a steady shot to some handheld, and you're waiting for like something. Like, it's just it always feels like the characters are in danger when they're in Mexico.
Oh yeah,
it's just.
And the shots in Mexico show off the most just scariest places.
Slums.
Where was it? Where they go to? I forgot the name.
When that one guy announced where they were, that place was so creepy.
Yeah, wherever I totally forgot the name, but when they enter it, you just are already noticing like this is not good. hanging bodies from a bridge. It's just,
oh boy,
oof, it is not a good time.
This is a modern society, and they're hanging corpses.
And it really shows
Yeah,
what kind of crap they're about to get into. It is, oh man, it's a living hell wherever that place was.
And this is, don't go in expecting too much action.
Mm-hmm.
This is more of a suspenseful thriller drama kind of a movie. And let's see. Yeah, the action scenes are really quick when they do happen, but the build-ups are insane. I mean, there's one moment in the movie where it builds up for a shootout, and the build-up is like 5 minutes. And then the shootout is like 20 seconds and it's over. But the build-up to this small payoff is so gratifying because it's done so raw and just realistic.
Yeah. Yeah, especially that beginning scene, like the first like 10 minutes of the movie. I was like, oh my word, it is so good. Let's see, yeah, and the story is it's pretty straightforward. Yes. Not many twists and turns. There's a couple, but don't expect some really twisty turny film. It's pretty straightforward.
It went in a direction I wasn't expecting.
Mm-hmm.
And at first I was kind of like, this is weird.
Yeah.
But when I've let it kind of like sit with it for a little while and it marinated, now it makes sense, and it was a good decision to transition certain characters and focus more on other directions, and it actually worked the more I think about it.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, good point.
And the thing that's upsetting is at first it kind of bothered me, but when I look at the way they wrote it, it's such good writing that it's so insulting to say it's a bad decision that they did that, because the way they transition and like one character passes the story onto another, it's written so well that it, oh my word, if you don't like the idea, essentially what I'm saying is you're missing the point.
Yeah, good point there. Good point. Missing the point. Good point.
I point that you're missing the point of the point. Editing was really good. The cuts and the decision on when to cut from one scene to another and when to transition is beautiful. It's so intense.
And it's very realistic, very gritty, dark, and it's just, there's never a point in the movie where you're just like, this doesn't seem very realistic. I mean, there's some moments where like, okay, maybe because we're not used to that kind of exposure, that kind of like violence and sort of stuff like that, but ultimately it's a very realistic film, and the stuff they portray in Mexico and the raids that they do and type of deaths, it's very dark.
A point you made yet a couple of days ago, it was we saw this and we also saw Green Inferno, which we have a review for that if you want to see it. The Green Inferno should have had more impact, but honestly, when they were like when people were dying in Green Inferno, they were just being killed. There wasn't much weight to it.
Yeah.
When someone died in this movie, Sicario, oh my goodness, you felt it. The whole tone of the movie, it was so atmospheric that you were experiencing what was going on.
Yeah.
So well done. It's just, oh my goodness.
I think the difference with that is one of the deaths is for entertainment. You're mainly there for seeing the death, and that's the entertainment part.
That's true.
This one is, of course, deaths are interesting, but that's not the main focus. It's like, yeah, they have a much heavier weight than one of those entertaining death films.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Wouldn't tell.
I recommend this movie. Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Go see it. Go see it in theaters. Do you recommend it?
I would highly recommend it. Go see it as the drama / action thriller about the drug cartel in Mexico. It's just a fantastic movie overall. There's not very many flaws. There's a few bit of pacing issues here and there, but it's not something that is gonna totally ruin the movie. Because if you look past those certain little mistakes, it's just an all-out excellent film, excellently made in every single way.
Yes,
and I would buy it on Blu-ray.
Yes, I would also buy it on Blu-ray. I can't wait to own it and just watch it on my TV.
Dude, and just blast it.
Blast the surround.
When we saw it in theaters, it was
quiet.
It was quiet. It was so disappointing.
Yeah,
oh, man.
you couldn't. Normally in a movie theater, you're like kind of feel it in your chest at times. Nope, not this time. It was really quiet.
Yeah, we love it. Really great stuff. Probably go
Very
see it
much.
again in theaters. Buy it. Recommend it.
All of that. It's all good. Recommend it all round.
All year round.
All year round.
Comes out October 2nd. It's actually out in select cinemas until that day.
Wait. Comes out October 2nd.
Yeah.
How do we see it that early?
Dude, I don't know. Same with It Follows. It came out quite a few days early before it came out. And it's the same with this.
VIP.
We got some VIP access.
But, yeah, this is probably one of the reasons why you should subscribe to the channel, because we're seeing movies early. We're telling you if you should spend your money or not before you even have the option.
Mm-hmm. That's important. We give you the best news, the best reviews, the best opinions, the best facts, the best... We give everything you need, and yeah.
We're here to help.
We're here to help.